No, I think I'm a Chronojet main again. Now make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. Wowee. If you guys, well, first of all, smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. So, standard thoughts, premium thoughts, another round of playtesting. What are we thinking here? So, sorry about the dry spout we had for a little while. It was just impossible to get recording in. We were busy with BCS. We were busy with everything. We are now back on the content grind. We got stuff. There's some stuff that I want to test in the future. Usually the way these videos are done, I only get a few times a month to sit down and actually play this game. So, you know, we will get some content out there in the future for you guys to be able to work with. So bear with me. So first of all, I guess I should get the premium discussion out of the way. Tested Chaos Breaker. I understand that there is a misplay with the prison Star Vader. I messed it up, and I think all of the videos on the restand. I apologize. Reading is hard. I don't have the time to go through and refix all of those videos. It's just impossible at this point. So please bear with me. We will eventually, we'll get back through that. In terms of premium kind of going forward on this channel, we will probably, you'll still continue to see premium. Premium games are a lot faster than standard. I only have so many hours in a session to record, and you know, we have to get as much content filmed as we can. So premium and standard does kind of maintain that little balance. And right now, I mean, the most exciting thing in, you know, premium is Chaos Breaker, as sad as it is. So I kind of went on a Chaos Breaker, you know, spree, because Colony Maker is a broken card. I also like the additional attack. The fourth attack with Chaos Breaker should have never existed. It's a little bit broken, I will say. That definitely piques my interest, but I'm not going to say that I'm not premium fatigued out right now, but I am premium fatigued out. I can only innovate so much with what we've been given and what we have. I'm not going to say we're a lot more interested in standard at the moment, but there's a lot more of our old units that we like that are coming back. I also want to say, you know, we built this entire old format archive down here on my floor. It's Limit Break era up. We have all the previous stuff. Eventually, we do want to film some content dedicated to, you know, the older formats, you know, get some nostalgia and, you know, kind of go on a revenge kick. I think we've only ever filmed 2 videos, and we have the whole old archive. We also have, like, the whole of V-Series sitting over here, too. We have the old formats built. It's just, you know, only so many hours in a day. So, in terms of premium going forward, I'm just going to say, you'll still see it. Standard right now is my prerogative so it should go standard playtesting, then premium, and we're going to have some more standard stuff going forward. So, one thing before we shift gears into standard here. I want to talk about this. For those of you that don't know, Higurashi was a Chinese collab. Yeah, I know, right? Chinese exclusive collab. Somebody's been like, irrelevant. I don't care. I care. Higurashi. All right. We have the early list put together. What does that mean? Well, eventually, and we are pretty far out right now, I am going to work on some of the other Higurashi decks, and I do want to put them on camera. I like the idea of having... I love the collab decks. I understand everybody gets, like, collabed out, and they're like, it's so bad, but it's like, I like Freerun. I like Higurashi. I'm excited to see King of Fighters. I'm excited to see Persona. You know, Buddy Fight as well. You know, Like a Dragon. You know, I built the Like a Dragon deck and proxied it, and I have never played the deck once. It sits over here. I think it's now buried in the standard pile, which is interesting. The other standard deck that we had together that was supposed to be a prerogative to test, that didn't get tested, was this. We actually have Run Icon. Yeah, I know, right? Me being the Blast for Dark fanboy, should have made this a priority to test. But both of these decks, they've been sitting here. I've only seen the Higurashi deck has been played once by my friend, and you know that's about as much as we've gotten out of that. So okay, well, that's the look forward to segment. We also have these printed on standby. I do want to test that. I think Brawler is a fun deck. Keegan has that. It's a lot. Things that we did get to testing: Harry, Chronojet, Blangmeyer. I think of the big ones. Keegan loves Harry. Harry's always been his deck of choice. So to see that, you know, Harry's running around in the format again is very, very refreshing. And I know there's going to be a lot of excitement. You'll probably see a decent amount of Harry kind of popping up in the standard segment here, because it's very much G-Series Harry getting a chance to kind of keep up with a lot more of the standardized part of the meta, which I think is a welcoming change, honestly. It's I don't know. There's something about how they're trying to rebalance things, and they're walking a very fine line, but it seems like they're doing a decent job at being successful at doing it. So that's something to kind of give Bushiroad some credit for, you know, even though they're fumbling the ball really hard with premium right now. In terms of my like for this format, the new ChronoCon deck really caught my eye. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I saw the list come out of what was the Chinese WGP, and I was just, I like the Direful Dolls for the Soul Blast, because it feels like Rising Phoenix back in the day. You know, you're using it to generate advantage, and that is something really important. I don't know. There's the way that it feels right now. I like, and it'll take a little bit more time for us to kind of get adjusted to playing standard, because, you know, I misplay all the time. I forget my energy, and then we correct it a little bit later on in the turn. It's nothing not extraordinary, but it is something to kind of take note of. We also tested a Chaos Breaker. Chaos Breaker is interesting. It's slow. You're taking a BDT, well, in terms of old Vanguard, you're taking a BT13 deck, and you're shoving it into, like, G-Era without strides. And, you know, you can get some places. You're not going to get amazing results, but I mean, like, good on you for trying, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's interesting. We'll give it some time. Also, Austin's on a Blangmeyer kick right now. He's wanted to play nothing but Blangmeyer ever since that deck came out, and now he's finally got it. So I'm going to just get absolutely bootied on. I cannot wait for my Chronojet to not be able to stride, because Blangmeyer hits me with my Divine Skill, and I'm just like, whoopsies, don't have the extra Chronojet to re-ride. You know, and then of course, we want to test this guy out. By the time I think this video goes up, BT14 will be coming out, so there's no point in even having the proxies. I just made them in case it was going to be a little bit more of a, we could do this sort of thing, but it doesn't look like we have made it to that stage. But outside of that, Standard is a interesting place. I would say the game's not as expansive as Premium is by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, like, they're building. It's growing on me. And I think that's something. I like my stride decks. I mean, always have, probably always will. So we'll kind of just see how we continue to walk the fine line of power creep here. But please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace.
Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCOL40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.